So, a few words about the election. Try and keep it brief. Who am I voting for? And no big surprise, Biden. Unless, most likely scenario where I don't vote for Biden, he dies. Guy's 81 years old. Not unlikely. Second most likely, he decides to step out of the race, which I think would be a smart move, actually. Not terribly likely, but it's the second most likely scenario where I don't end up voting for Biden. Third most likely, the Democratic Party chooses somehow to remove him from the nomination. So that's three. Number four, and this is a two-parter. Number four is if the Republicans were to run somebody worthy, and by worthy I'm just going to say as good as or better than, say, Mitt Romney, and that person got the nomination. Of course, current scenario, current reality that we live in, if the first happened, the second wouldn't. There's no person like that running right now, and the right way things currently are running, they would not get the nomination. So it's not practical. To anybody who has a criticism of Biden, there's a good chance that I agree with it. But there are only two people that are going to be running. It's going to be Biden or whoever the Democratic nominee is, and Trump or somebody that maybe is even worse than Trump, believe it or not. Worse than Trump because, like DeSantis, they're following Trumpism and doing a better job than Trump did of following his fascist practices. Given that scenario, there is no other choice. Again, once the election is over, we can pound the fuck out of Biden on the issues that I have an issue with. If there's still issues, hopefully they're not. Probably still will be. But we need to keep him or the Democratic nominee, if it's not him, in office until then. Otherwise, because on the issues that we're talking about, I'll just say them out loud. Number one, Gaza. Trump or the majority of Republicans are even, I mean, they are Zionists to the nth degree. I mean, they take this problem and they run with it all the way down the field. So as bad as things look with Biden, and I'm not saying they're not bad, and I'm not saying they're not really bad, they're worse. Again, I know that's not a selling point for many of you, but it's true. The other issue that I have with Biden is his age, honestly. But, huge freaking but, if the Republican nominee is Trump, then there's no, I mean, he's in worse shape and he's practically the same age. So it's not a point where they get any points, so to speak. It's a moot point at best. That's about all that I had to say at the moment. Feel free to say stuff in the comments, and we'll talk to you later.